Hello everyone, I am here to show you what's in the first box of July. It's really like our first summer box too. And I'm going to go through everything and talk a little bit about it, let you know what you can do with it. And yeah, hopefully you think it's all cool, because we do. I'm going to start with squash. So this week you have some variety of summer squash. We grow 3 kinds on the farm. We grow patty pan, which are small and round and either yellow to green, or they are, sorry, there's a cat sneaking away. Oh, yellow to green, or white. We have 2 different varieties, and then we do
Some of them are actually green.
Yes, and some are all green.
Yes.
We do a yellow crookneck squash, which looks like this, and then we do regular zucchini. They are essentially kind of all the same squash. They're all summer squash. They all have similar flavors, basically the same flavor. I would say that the patty pans have the least amount of seeds. They're nice for slicing, and you can throw them on the grill. But they all have that same flavor that you're familiar with zucchini. We love all of them. You can use them interchangeably. You can use them in recipes. You can use them on the grill. You can bake with them if you like to do zucchini bread or any kind of squash bread or squash cake. Any one of these can be used the same way you would use zucchini. And if you're not going to get to them, you can shred them up and throw them in the freezer, which is what we do with our summer squash when we have too much. So that's what you got. This box this week has 2 patty pan, and these are pretty big patty pan. Patty pan can be anywhere from about, pretty small to bigger than this, depending on the amount of rain, the variety, when we get around to harvesting them. So you've got 2 patty pan, and then this box also has a yellow squash. Next we have, these are called Hockereye turnips, or a sweet salad turnip. They're not your traditional, like, spicy winter turnip, the purple top turnips that you think of. These are a little bit bigger than a radish. And you can cook them, but they are best eaten raw. Chop them up, throw them in a salad. They have a taste similar to like a kohlrabi type vegetable. And then the greens you can saute or throw in a salad. They're like a mustard green. The ones on these, you'll see a lot of them. I don't know if you can see it, but there are little holes in them. We have something called flea beetles out on the field. They go through, they do that to the greens. It's not going to hurt you. It just makes the leaves look lacy, and it's not beautiful, but there's nothing wrong with them. So you can use all of this. If you're not going to, or either way, the best way to store them is to remove the greens from the vegetable and store the root part separately from the greens, because otherwise the greens will start to go sooner than the vegetable part will. You also have radishes. They're smaller this week, but we have nice little radishes. They have had a nice heat to them. Same with the greens. You can use them just like you would any other turnip green or mustard green. Garlic scapes. These are the flowering part of the garlic. So we cut them off the top. This is what they look like. This is the flower here. You use these like you would chives or green onions or garlic. They're not as strong as regular garlic, though these are pretty strong because I've tasted them. The best way to store them is in a jar of water. Snip the ends off the bottom, throw them in the jar of water, it'll perk them up. You can also just put them in your refrigerator, maybe in a Ziploc bag or something that's going to keep them a little bit damp. And yeah, these are awesome. Then we have kohlrabi. Most of you will be familiar with this. You've had this before. You peel off the leaves, you peel the vegetable part, and you use what's inside here. And it's a nice, sort of like cabbagey apple taste. Again, with the greens, you can throw them in a salad. You can saute them.
They're kale.
It's a kale, basically. A little more of a cabbagey flavor. That's the kohlrabi. Then we have a head of lettuce. This one is, what kind is this one?
That's a butterhead, I believe.
It's a butterhead.
Yeah.
Just so this is a nice
green butterhead, yeah.
Green butterhead lettuce. And then you have a bag of mixed greens. This is a mix of lettuce and
chard.
Yeah. So it's got that Swiss chard flavor is going to stand out in this, but great for salads again. And then finally you have a bunch of mint. And the recipes that I put in the newsletter this week are actually ideas to use your mint for. Again, there's a bug. Storing them, I recommend wet paper towel, and then so you wrap it in a wet paper towel and put it in a Ziploc, or again, snipping off the ends, throwing it in a jar of water. These things will last you forever. You can use the leaves, you can use the stems. It's all edible. Even their little flowers on the end you can use. And that is your box for the first week of July, and we're very excited about it.
How about we turn it around? I just want to show off. No, me, the camera.
Oh, he wants to show off. I thought he wanted me to show off the box.
So
And there's Farmer Trog.
it's been a year
Look at him.
and like a week,
Yep.
and I'm up and moving, and everything looks great.
He's just finished working on the tractor.
And you can see
It's very dark.
this is
so I
where
don't
they
know if we
cut
can
up.
see
I
it.
don't know if you can
It's a
see it, but
very
there's
tiny little
barely any
scar.
scar. So
Full
I'm
range
all
of
heck and
motion.
going, yeah.
Turn his head and his body all the way
Oh, you
around.
want me to turn my head? Yes. So things have gone well, and thanks for everybody
Yeah.
for support and patience.
And we were just remarking on the fact that we've had a so far stressful but less stressful summer beginning because we're all physically able, and that helps.
Yep.
So yay.
All right. Cool.
Okay, cool. See you guys
See
next
everybody.
week. Bye.